In this video, we'll be looking at a second example on cash advances. This problem is a little bit more difficult than the last cash advance example because we're combining cash advances with purchases rather than just looking at them alone. So for this example, we have an APR of 12% for purchases and an APR of 22% for cash advances. We're going to be using the average daily balance method for purchases, and we have a 4% cash advance fee. We're using a 31-day billing cycle, so it must be a month where there's 31 days rather than 30 or 28. And over the course of the month, our average daily balance is being given to us. We don't have to calculate it like we did in the last video. But that average daily balance is $399.39. We also took a cash advance of $300, and we kept that cash advance for 20 days, so we have to pay financing on those 20 days. So the first thing we need to do is we need to change these rates into the appropriate values. So the 12% is an annual percentage rate for purchases. So we're going to take the 12% and we're going to divide it by 365 days because it says we use a daily periodic rate for purchases, and there's 365 days in a year. Changing that to a decimal gives us 0.000329 for our interest rate on purchases as a decimal. So we're going to use our interest equals principal times rate times time. So to get our interest on the purchases, our principal for the purchases is $399.39. Our rate was 0.000329, and the time is 31 days. When we multiply that out, we get that our interest on the purchases is $4.07. Next, we also need to find the finance charges on the cash advance. Similarly, we need to change the annual interest rate of 22% into a daily rate because they tell us that they use the averaged daily periodic rate. So we divide by 365 and also change it to a decimal, and that gives us 0.000603 as our rate as a decimal for cash advances. Then we're going to do our principal times rate times time. Our principal would be the $300, and the rate would be the 0.000603, and the time would be 20 days. We kept the cash advance for 20 days. That gives us an interest of $3.62. But on top of that, there is also a 4% fee on cash advances. So I also need to find that 4% fee based on the $300 cash advance, that's our principal, times the 4% interest, which as a decimal is 0.04, and that's a one-time fee. That gives us a fee of $12. So altogether, our fees are the $4.07 interest on purchases, the $3.62 interest on cash advances, and the $12 fee on the cash advance. And that gives us a total of $19.66 in fees.